I veliki pozdrav svima, braću moja, dobrodošli u još jedan live na kanalu BackToBack Čaki. Idemo bre odmah. Bratix, hvala na subu, brate moji, dobrodošli na live. Čekajte ljudi, mislim da mi ne radi nešto, ova slika me zajebava. Opet me zajebava ovaj program, ne znam šta ću da radim sa njim. Jel Zolok završio sa ovim? Nije još uvijek. Posljedno desi čak kako je, evo braću, nije loše, ide nekako, ajmo ljudi lupite taj like, subite se ko nije. Jel popravio Kristo Mob? Nije. Čekamo Zodoksa da završi, braćo, sa Matrixom, pa da vidimo da igramo neki TDM-ove, nešto da se sprdamo. Dok to čekamo, možemo u suštini da malo ispratimo šta se dešava.
Warlords were doing a great job of, let's say, pushing We Are Vietnamese back and taking that
u grupnim
vision away.
fazama, ko nije upućen, braćo moja, večeras igraju treći dan grupa A i grupa C, znači PedjaDBoy i Magic Pirsus, to jest TRD, se večeras spajaju. Biće interesantno, biće zanimljivo, braćo moja, tako da ispratit ćemo i to usputno.
On top of
čekamo.
That would be very weird if they decided to go for that.
Mislim da je ovo prvi game, a?
Boys, yeah, just
because they're riding on a bit of a momentum, right? They have had 4 games.
Oni drugi logo nam bio bolji nego ovaj.
Whereas the teams from group.
O, inače u grupi back skroz desno, pored LAKONOSTRE. Back to back, ne znam da koliko možete da vidite. Jel me dobro čujete?
They had that break and if you don't know how
that one-man res, you know they got the car rotation coming on through, the res should be happening, but you want to try and aggress a big compound such as Pachinki as a two-man squad and actually stick properly together. The real deal, being very respectful, and they're going to push back, but a breach is coming out from Accelerate and Pyramid. We want them to show up, and they're going to go right into the hands of REXPECT.
Oh my god, racing going through for REXPECT, two teams that do need super strong results, but Hvala getting knocked down, grenade being thrown out by Waste, that's going to be another knockdown, good stuff by them, goes in for the pre-fire and the kill, and now the vision is coming through on a 2, Reki gets killed.
They see him behind. Does a member of Accelerate going to be trying to run away? Here it is. Sakura coming in from the back. Can he hit it? Oh, yes, he can. He's going to get breached from the backside with a DK. Does he have time to flush it? Yes, he does. That's at least 1 point for them. The REXPECT.
Halo, čujemo.
Ne znam nešto internet je.
Šta ti?
Ne znam.
Jel pratiš grupu? Peđe, vrate, u sandviču, brat.
Neću nikog prihvatiti.
Peđe, vrate, u sandviču, velik.
From them, it is about all the teams on the west and east that are going to have to run away.
Ključ zvuk čak i, brat.
Kakav zvuk?
Pa taj je tamo što spustio to, brat.
Da ti smeta još?
Ne čujem se. Koliko ostalo 14 timova?
Pa šta će igramo, šta će radimo?
Je Matrix.
A šta je ovo što mi neću čita, vrat?
Pozdrav Boske, bot. Epmex ti pro.
Ko je to, majke ti?
Pa šta je?
Magic ima situaciju ovdje.
Boske, na 300 lajkova na mom zadnjem videu ide još jedan pin-up live, imaju vremena do sutra do ponoći, a baš 300 lajkova, gdje da smo jedni 200. Koliko imaš sad?
Koliko lajkova sad imaš?
Ma ne ja, Royal. 26. Uskoro.
Good start by them. Sonic, they're looking pretty good, pushing We Are Vietnamese back.
Red Reserve, I talked to Sonic earlier and he said that they want to be so much more reactive on the circle shift. They want to try and aim for the center circle at every point in time, which they are doing. Even though it's filled, it's pretty tricky, but there are no high ground positions in the next circle shift for the time being. I do believe we'll have to see a little bit of a zoom out of the map if we can. But doing that so early on is great because that means you're safe for the entirety of the next circle shift. And playing so big like mid,
Hoćemo da igramo šta?
Ne moram, možemo pričat nakon malo zajebaci. Ne moramo ni igrat svaki dan.
To i ne moramo, ja pratim, brate, ovo... Grupe, brate, znaš?
Ćemo igrat.
A kako da uključim, brate, na Streamlapsu da vidim komentare?
Kakve?
Pa na mom streamu.
Pa ima ono, ja sam vidio kad je ono, brate.
Jel mogu to u toku streama da uključim?
Ne znam, prvo mislim da možeš.
Pa gdje je, brate?
Imaš na chat botu. Komentare. Wait. Ne može, cirat ćemo kad bude bolji internet, ne mogu da igram, brate. Ne, ti mene samo ubiješ, brate.
Evo, brate.
Nemoj misli da si bolji si kurac moj. Ti izbotina jedna, veli.
No dobro, brate, ja nisam ništa rekao.
Šalim se.
Nisam ja ništa rekao, jebote,
A
idem.
šalim se, jebote, šta ti?
Gdje se Ogiša, brate, pozdrav. Opet mi pada, brate, ova rezolucija, ne razumijem zašto. Gle, opet neću, moram da
Pa isključi se automatske rezolucije.
A zbog čega?
A zato što on određuje koliko će rezolucije staviti, šta ja znam.
Može onda mi, brate, hoću na Full HD da gledam.
Ja, druže, kod mene je kompjuter, internet.
Mogu da povećam PMS, šta malo vam to.
But here's the thing, Team Legend, they're all in one area. The Real Deal have them pinched. Nobody from Team Legend have been able to really disengage. But now the Real Deal, one member from Team Legend.
Pa uključi to skroz preko ekrana, a mi ćemo igrat s vama, ajde. Reko, uključi im skroz.
Kako skroz?
A šta se ti imaš vid? Šta si ti bitan ovdje?
Miš da ugasim skroz, brate moj...
Ma nemoj gast, samo... Pa kad bude pauza, pustiš svoj game.
Čekaj da mi, brate... Jebena situacija, brate.
Being very, respectful. I'll take your joke of Elliot.
Then Red Reserve connecting onto Warlords. We have 12 teams left, 36 players left standing. Warlords are being punished in the background as REXPECT trying to connect on the team led.
bombu.
Coming through on the north side of this
Imaju tri squada, brate, imaju oko sebe, evo. Dva.
Ko?
aggressively quicker and it allows teams to
Da,
come
da, da.
around you. I mentioned it
Gdje? Gdje smo š?
the Magic earlier on, top killers got pretty
Ne znam Pedja, brate, šta je uradio, da li pao?
Pa bolji mi je stream bio prošle godine, bilo uvijek koliko ljudi ostalo ono sa strane i sve, brate. Sad ništa. Go kurac.
With so many teams still up, in the field, you know, just about to go downhill from here on out in just a few minutes.
Insane, I do believe Magic did take down Red Reserve. Voodoo, what the hell? Never mind, REXPECT and Team Legend. Let's just spray against We Are Vietnamese.
That spray control was absolutely insane. Now they're trying to pop the last few smokes. Unfortunately, Doyle is going to be dying out to the blue. And here it is. I was talking about it. Unfortunately, going downhill is never a good thing. So many teams have an angle. That's going to be We Are Vietnamese taking the last few shots down at the top 8 teams.
Oni danas nakon ništa ne napravimo ovu slobodnu da ne igraju u zadnji dan.
Please give me it. The real deal. Teach me. Teach me the way.
Teach me, senpai.
Teach me, senpai. I'm the weeb here, Imperium. What's that? Okay.
And now the circle does kind of center up, Max, which means, if I'm not mistaken, it's only Magic that are inside or very close to the circle. We don't have an overview, but look at the amount of teams that are outside of the real deal. REXPECT, Team Legend, Top Killers trying to make for a push, but Sands from Warlords.
Da isključim ljudi muziku, zvuk igrice što mi igramo.
REXPECT going for the engagement. Daddy looking for him. The spray comes out. Nice control by him, but it's not enough to get a knockdown.
I was going to say that's pretty risky, but you know what? You can't argue with results. They lose nothing almost in that engagement. Just having, of course, not B2 just a little bit lower. Esports going to get knitted up by Master Man Magic and their nades today. What is going on? And now they're going to aim a little bit more centrally, trying to get themselves in circle. But look at that great gatekeeping set up by We Are Vietnamese. They shifted almost instantaneously to this circle, and they are really reactive to the shift. So, of course, that is going to allow them to get themselves a nice shield position to just deny other teams from making it in.
Never mind snakes on the plane. We've got snakes in a field, in this open field ending. In the first game of the day in a wrangle, still 8 teams, 24 players up this time. Terror trying to make their way into the circle, but they got Magic in front of them. Magic are basically keeping them away as they throw their way through Master. Might have an idea where Bear is. All the while you have Sayed and Murad looking for Warlords on the east side of this circle.
You know what, the real deal, actually, I think have one of the better positions. They're not quite in circle yet, they're almost there, but actually no teams are around them at this point. And all the other teams are going to fight each other on the vicinity of this phase 6, and they might just snake it through properly. After this steal, unfortunately for them, Team Legend behind them, so when they decide to pull on the engage, they might get in a little bit of a precarious situation, but as of right now, they are looking pretty good. I do enjoy it.
Yeah, no, you've really got a good point, and they're going to be able to actually kind of camp the other team up on the north side as well. So it's definitely looking good for the real deal, but you can't also forget about Top Killers as well. And We Are Vietnamese, who made a nicer play into the circle on the west side.
Yeah, Say gets not flushed out, actually, not even not just flushed out, entirely out of the lobby. Now Team Legend down to their last member. That's going to be Joker. Hopefully doesn't get sprayed down. Exit away from that, but definitely not looking good for them. Hopefully they can make it through. But look at that crate Imperium. That might actually help out a few of these teams to hold a better position.
Yeah, it can be something teams can play for, but right now they've got to try and take the teams and the players out around them. There's a frenzy of players in small areas where you don't really know what's going on. You're just looking for a body to take down and hoping for the best along the way. His hack shot throws down. I think he was actually going for his teammate, might have been by mistake, but Magic from a Master. He is one of 2 players left for Magic. Long Rod might look to get into views. That's a bold, risky move to try and make his way into circle, but if it does work out, yes, he's going for a loop drop. Okay, great play, very smart, but Master is going to get knocked down by Yazzie.
But he set up a really good defensive position for Murad, which is going to slowly try and snake his way there, and it might just buy them enough time to get extra positioning points and maybe steal a few frags away. We'll have to see how that works out. But exactly, Murad is just straight up walking over there. The smokes were indeed popped off, but I really like it. Mastered that sacrifice play was absolutely awesome, and it might not even end up being a sacrifice play because they got a perfect position to pull off a res.
Yeah, exactly. Really true indeed. Now, Smoke is going to guard. That will actually alert that there is another member of Magic there, so that could actually go against him. I would have recommended not throwing out a Smoke in that situation because all it takes is a grenade in this vicinity of that Smoke, and you could see Magic being taken out. But they will be able to survive. They will look to separate a little bit. No, see, that's what I was talking about. Magic gets knocked down again. If you're out in the open like that, and you know that you've got to use in a loot crate, don't throw out a Smoke.
Murad, headshot on that bloom spray. That's going to put GV out of commission entirely. Flush it out, of course. It is going to get pretty tricky. You never know. Better safe than sorry and not get it stolen away. Top killers will indeed not see the light of day on this game, and they will be taken out in 5th position. Down to top 4 teams, Imperium. And at this point in time, it's really almost, we don't know which team is going to potentially take, even though the man advantage is definitely in favor of the real deal. We're still 4 members. Are they going to get res back up? I'm surprised that was actually allowed by a few of these squads.
But Max, you talked about the real deal. They're in the top 4, 22nd place overall. Now is their chance to get as many points. Could they get more points in one game as they did in 4 games yesterday? They're definitely putting it as close together as they can. They've got 3 players left. We're down to 3 teams. Takes down Magic. Now it's 2 Phantom against real deal. 4v1. Can the clutch come out from Phantom? Can he pull off the bold move? Can he pull off a kill?
Now they're just going to be splitting up normal. Not too much of an issue. Actually, there's a little bit of a terrain dip. You might not actually see it too hard, but Phantom is right there. And they're just having fun now, just drifting around. You know what? They think they are celebrating a little bit early. You never know. I haven't already seen it during the casting of in Ukraine. We actually saw 1v4 clutch coming on through. Does he get rolled over? He's really trying to get that rollover kill, isn't he? But now the spray coming out from Phantom was a DP, gets the first initial knockdown, but unfortunately it's going to be way too much for him to handle. And the real deal will be finally securing their very first chicken dinner here in Spring Split PMCO for the European region. I said it, they were a team that had to show up. Yesterday was just a bad day. But damn, that is also a pretty dominant amount of kills for them on their very first chicken dinner.
Yeah, 8 kills, 20 points for a chicken dinner, 28 points. They were on 22 in total. I said it, they've got more points in one game than they had in the 4 games yesterday. Talk about bouncing back. Fantastic result for them. Never mind the fact that Warlords getting 2nd place with 4 kills. They were 13th place. They weren't exactly looking bad.
Sad, brate, otišao mnogo s ovaj chicken, brate. Ovo ih je sad povadilo, brate, znaš kako.
Look, consistent as it comes. 11 kills, 3rd place. Damn, that looks good.
I'm really happy of my boys. They got themselves a nice chicken dinner yesterday, and they keep on showing up with the party with those consistent points. And Magic is actually a team that has a potential of, even though there's only like 2 groups playing today, is not going to be on equal standings with the other 2 groups of Group B and Group D. But their team has a potential of being in 1st position at the very end of the day, right? They are actually so high up. Before this game, they were in 4th position with 67 points. And just about like 20 points behind first position, so far by next. So Magic, they might actually just make it in top pole position. One team that I'm a little bit sad about again is of course Team Legend. They got 0 kills. They got somewhat decent positioning because they have those 3 members. I really want to see Legend just join back the lobby. I don't know what's happening there, but 3 members is definitely pulling them down because they got breached so many times. That game they just couldn't fight back in any way, shape or form.
Plus Red Reserve as well. Finishing 11th place, yeah, they got 5 kills, but that kind of center of their circle position really didn't work for them because they just got pinched by too many angles towards the end of the game. And for them, with Magic getting 3rd place and then getting 11th place with 5 kills, in the overall standings, a bit of a difference in reserve overall, but you know, it's not going to be too bad when it comes to the top 24, but we know and they know they want to do better.
I also believe that now we have the current standings actually updated. So I know I'm just a little bit intrigued to see where they're currently located. And you know what, Imperium, I said it, Magic had an opportunity of climbing up even higher.
Evo Magic prvi, brate.
Points, so they're in first position in the entire tournament with that game.
Mesto.
And you know what, Magic,
Trda 11 i 50 pojena.
proud of them, their very first performance, but they still got
Da, oni igraju game
game
više od nas, brate, da, okej, brate.
But still they got a few kills to make up for that, and also their cushion that they set up yesterday definitely held them on their fault.
Yeah, but look at the real deal.
Obe grupe, brate, igraju peti game, brate, sad će šesti.
No, wait, where are the real deal? No, they were in 21st.
The real deal, they were in 22nd, and now they jumped up to 11th. They basically doubled their overall position, so to speak. Or you can say they put it in half 11th place overall. That's a great start. Plus, they've notched the chicken dinner up there, and that's always gonna look pretty good in the overall standings.
Yeah, really happy for them. They can finally keep on moving up.
Jedino im rješenje da batale taktiku da igraju klasik, brate, pa šta im Bog da, brate. Treće nema, znači, ja mislim. Vidi ove, brate.
So, of course, that competitive experience did show up today. They got a little bit, they did maybe celebrate a little bit early at the end, so never can do that. One before is definitely possible. But they got the chicken.
Kad ga pogledaš duže, mi smo se duže izvukli, znači...
Was this very interesting first game. Now slowly moving to our second game. Good old fancy Vikendi. Our first Vikendi game for this PMC European split. I just can't wait to jump into it. And before we go for a very short break in period, do you maybe have a favorite for this Vikendi game?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna say, no, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there. Why the hell not Yakuza?
Okay. I'm going to say Red Reserve. You know what? I'm going to go Red Reserve. I think the team that has a lot of experience on it.
Šta je pala gledanost? Pa ono da pala gledanost kada ne igramo, brate, PMC-o i GSM-u u lobby pričamo koliko već na 23 minuta. Šta će da igramo?
Ajde, pravi. Gledaj ono tam, da kješti.
Ko?
Ranger, moćni Ranger.
Ubaci nas 4, brate, i daj još... Tamo, brate, ajde na streamu.
ACC, pa eto. Tu je dobio popularnost sve.
Ragnar, jesi tu?
Tu je dobio popularnost.
A što ne igramo bootcamp, brate, a?
A jebo bootcamp, ne mogu. Aj igrajte vi, ja ću specat, ja ne mogu išta.
Ma dobro, evo daj ti DM, brate, nemam pojma šta hoćeš.
Samo je skillova, 18 botova.
They got a bunch of chicken. Break a little bit. No, wait.
Nas nema sad u top 16. Merš! Ispali sam u top 16. To ti kažem, jebeno, brate.
Ajdemo pravi onda, znači.
Dobro.
Jebeno, ljudi imaju game, brate, više u meni.
Znam, brate, ali trebali bi da imamo bar 2 gema više, brate.
Mi ćemo posle ovog svega biti u top 24. Šta mlatiš?
Što mi izbaci kineska slova, brate. Prolazi top 24 ili top 16, mislim da je top 24, brate. Ali možda je sad, brate, nešto promenjeno da ide top 16, ali nisam siguran. Šta hoće ovaj sad? Dva da igramo, brate, ne razumijem. Ajmo ljudi lupite taj like da uđemo što pre u recommended. Ajde malo, brate, Milane, kasnije kad se skupimo.
Dobro večer. Evo viš, 203 memes.
A i večeras deliš neki giveaway.
Sinoć onaj što sam rekao bio na 600, nisam dan. Bolje danas.
The blue team has scored for the first time. Target down.
Terorist MQ, Steve Frankie, a? Ali je nasao, brate, na nju. Ovo je šesticama.
Jebem ti sunce to. Kao je ovo sve jebote, jebem.
In the lead. Dad, reloading. Cover me. Killing spree for the blue team. Clear. Reloading.
Kako ne pada?
Killing spree for the blue team.
Ah! Šta radim ovdje, brate?
Great. You're about to win.
The blue team is about to win.
Ovi će nas dobio, brate.
Ne! Kako me ubi smrtno?
Killing spree for the red
Aaaa, nemoguće. Još jedan.
Blue team
Idemo, bre. Ju, za malo, znači.
Operi,
Gdje si, bre, kako?
kupanje.
Šta bilo, kako? Sve u redu? Sve dobro? I kuz da mi pio na kraj. A ja, ko ću znam. Šta je, 26 ljudi na live-u, brate. Gago, propali smo načisto. Opa, vidi Pims još što si isprsio sa odela. Vidi. Vidi što si isprsio Pims još sa odela, brate.
Dobro jutro.
Šta dobro jutro, sad, brate, to bilo, kad bilo?
Bilo jutro.
30 dana. Šta je jutros, brate, ovo nije bilo kad sam ušao. Ali sve na po 30 dana.
Jutro.
I 3 ID kartice da.
Šta me zoveš sad?
Šta te ja zovem, brate, šta lupiš, ja sam skupljen tu, brate. Sam dobio ovo delo, a? I ovo. Al su dali odelo, jebali su mu kevu. Hoću li ja pravit neki stani, brate? Ne znam. Šta je bilo dobro?
Ništa.
Dragana,
Šta je?
smo večerali mi, jesu?
Jesmo.
Podsjeti me, brate, ne znam. A bre, upalo mi nešto u oko. Svrbi me oko.
Gospodи, gledaj šta. Gledaj šta. Dobro.
Šta radi, brate?
Voda. Već.
Šta radimo, brate? Šta igramo? Šta se dešava?
Napravit će TDN sad.
Pa ajde, brate, šta čekam toliko?
Uzmi.
Pa što nisu dali neki UC, brate, kao nagradu, da ne daju mi skinove neke debilne, brate, na po 30 dana, ej. Čekaj, stani. Zbog čega to tako? Zašto? Da li smo mi to zaslužili? Ko je ovo? Aha, gle ovo, brate, meni piše, brate, tamo nešto. Gle, JSO boj i nešto. Dragana.
Šta je?
Gdje si ti? Pozdrav Nikola, vrate, gdje si ti? Imaš tog medveda, ma kakav medved, brate, medved je sranje. Šta igramo, 2 na 2? 2 na 2. Te braš.
Sad moramo ovo ide.
Sa meni nisu podešene kontrole, brate.
Team match. Let's go.
Čekajte ljudi, slika mi je zabala. I kontrole moram da namestim.
scored for the first time.
Šta je zašao?
Daj metak mu fali.
Ne.
Ja nema metaka više.
Cover me! Killing spree for the blue team!
Leđa. Ulovio.
Dead! Reloading!
Njega što čeka. Vidi ti njega, ej, molim te, ej.
Naaaa. On se ne pomiraju.
No mercy! Cover me!
Šekinzi, ja, ajmo.
Killed! Reloading! Cover me!
Ubio.
Nemoguće da nisi pao, brate, nemoguće ovo.
Vam si. Ja, jesam konj.
Half of the match is over, and the blue team is in the lead.
I kako te vremena ono kubi.
Killing spree for the red team. The blue team is in the lead.
Pa bre, jel moguće da nije pao, brate?
Jebo ti majku, kako ja njega izmašim. Metak mu pali, ja vem ti su. Aj, sam čuči i...
I čeka. Dvojice su levo, brate.
Ja.
Kako dobio u glavu i nije pao, brate? Šta ti ga nijedan metak nisi dobio, pogodio? A da.
No jebote, ti maj sad prepolovio telefon, ja skočim među njih dvojicu. Oj, nema ići.
Leo.
Be careful. You're losing the game.
The red team is about to win.
Bog te jebo, dvije glave dobije i ne padne. Teli mi je toliko 100 ms, gleda. Normalno je da je brži njegov metak nego moj.
Ti kako? Nemoguće da sam ovo promašio. Dvojica, low su obojica, brate.
Red team victory.
Bra. Bravo, bravo. Bravo, bravo. Amo šta, evo ljudi, 55 lajkova. Amo to malo jače. Kako ide čak i Vision ide nešto, brate. Vidiš da nešto ne ide, nešto ne štima. Ovo delo dobro za 490. Aj, brate, neću da igram samo ti, idem sa njih dvojicom, brate. Šta će da napravimo nešto?
Što treba pravimo?
Pa ne znam, brate. Hoće neki custom da radimo, nemam pojma. Nema ljudi, brate, 25 čoveka na live-u, brate, kod tebi i kod mene.
Dosta.
Jel vi krenuli drugi game, vikend je počeo, a? Hoćeš da pustimo malo ovako da gledamo.
Playing too aggressive early on, so they've got to stay calm. When they start hitting the mid game / late game stage, I really want to see them pop off kills.
Definitely, 100%. Like getting 2 kills so far in this game alone is a good start for the first, 8-10 minutes. 100%. Knowing that they've done damage, we do see Sonic of Red Reserve scouting out now, going to join up with the rest of his team as he glides across the snowy field of Vikendi. And that's good scouting coming out from Red Reserve, getting information, getting an idea of where they will like to rotate and go should they have to move away. And now REXPECT possibly looking for a bit of a breach onto members of PedjaDBoys.
Maybe a little bit too split to breach just now, but the fact that they're aiming, of course, for the edge of the circle where it is like about 40 to 50% of the phase 1 is actually in the water is actually really smart from them. I do enjoy it, but ooh, the red team get very close to top killers, but they're like, okay, this compound is overtaken. We definitely cannot take this one home, but oh, the car explosion comes on through. Exile will get himself a double frag in the process. Great way to kick this one off. Top killers still, they are holding this compound like their life. I mean, it does depend on it. Their life does depend on this compound, but they'll be able to get themselves 2 points along the way, which is great.
Yeah, of course, pushing teams back as well. If you can get, kills along with pushing teams back, happy days. So good stuff from top killers. Looking pretty good so far in this game. There's still a full squad as well, spread out quite nicely along that compound. They're going to be able to look in the direction of REXPECT and the 2-man team of Magic. So yeah, good stuff from them overall. At least in the standings so far, they are kind of, they're just in the top 16 with 35 points in total. So if they can add another strong result, they could easily see themselves in the top 10.
I REXPECT, we said it, they got really nice passive position. They're a little bit pinched. I mean, Magic are just around the corner in Dobro Mesto. And PedjaDBoy's just there, so hopefully they won't get scouted out. As long as they don't get scouted out, they are pretty damn safe, and they can't get attacked from the back, so you've got to focus on 180 degrees of land in front of you. Hopefully that'll be fine. But no team on edge circle, so that was the thing I was talking about. If teams did try and hold edge of circle compound, it might make it a little bit harder for Team Legend, but Team Legend, you see they're there and alive, so they are fine with this phase 1.
But look at the amount of space between Red Reserve and Warlords. That huge land space is free in whatever direction this next phase shifts. It will give a lot of space for
Gledaj sad ovu sa čekušu. Gledajte ljudi sad ovu sa čekušu. Čekaj da mu uvećam preko celog ekrana da pratimo ovu situaciju zajedno da spratimo.
South, so that's going to be a little bit tough for them, but either way, that space will be occupied depending on this circle shifting as CIA popping off a couple shots in the direction of Team Legend, pushing them back. They're inside the city for now, just looting up.
Talking about the circle,
Rolex, brate, pozdrav,
because
dobrodošao
so
na
much
live.
of the circle is actually in water. If you aim for center, this circle is actually going to be extremely predictable. You know it's going to go all center or mainly focus on the east. So if you go dead center, well, you just got to go all full small rotation on the east, or just not even move compounds and play a little bit more like the long game. So I really enjoy what teams are doing, especially if you play in the center.
Sutra mi igramo sa kojom grupom? Sa grupom
not really interested in getting in the fight, of course, because this is the Kendi. It's mainly going to be a battle of knocks at any point of time. Sonic is going out to actually scout out some kind of area.
I really like it. Just about as Circle 2 is going to
sutra, ako ništa ne napravimo,
getting an idea of where he might want to put his team. That's what a good idea does. He either does that himself or he sends somebody out to scout. And now, as we do see the phase 2 exposing itself, it's still pretty well occupied by the water match.
Jebena, brate, krivo mi za Kristu, majke mi, brate, što ne može da igra, znači. Kako ne može da snaži neki pa pošaljemo ti svoje. Pa ti imaš dva, brate. Pa, prodaj mu. Pošaljemo da igra, brate, dok se ne snaži. Sutra Express pošta, brate, i večera se igra, mislim se PDB ne nalazimo više. Što smo odigrali s njima, odigrali smo. Oni igraju danas, igraju preko sutra. I to je to za njih kraj.
They are at least playing their positioning really well. I do like it. It's definitely a step in the right direction.
Vidi ti ovo, brate, koliko ne smeš da mrdneš, koliko su se poređali, brate.
They're evolving their gameplay, and maybe they listen back to yesterday's stream and realizing that they kind of needed to improve on that, and that's exactly what they've done. But REXPECT are doing something similar. They're 7th place overall on 55 points after 5 games.
Pa ajmo klasike, brate, da se. Ali čekaj, hoću, interesuje me samo, brate, šta će da naprave ovdje, stane.
The circle right now is in their favor.
Ideš šta samo da je ti duo, brate, evo imamo ovdje Admirala, imamo Retorija, ne kuži, brate.
Man, top killers, they get so many... Wait, was that team squad wipeout on CIA? Wait a second.
I believe it was.
Because if they died all at the same time, that means there was a multiple car rotation, and you definitely don't do that, especially on Vikendi, because it's so easy to die out.
Oni ne znaju, brate, da imaju tim pored njih.
If that was what happened, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say deserve to leave CIA. Don't do that on Vikendi, don't do it, it's bad.
Da su zauzeli.
Yeah, you'll make Max angry, you won't like him when he's angry. As Warlords still shifting.
Ajde, ko će četvrti da igra, brate, ili ima nekog na live-u normalnog, brate?
Knowing that the circle in some way really has to shift to the mainland sooner or later, banking on that phase 3 kind of going in their favor.
Evo Admirala.
They do have plenty of space around them, trying to loot up. But I wonder, you know, because they're not sending out a scout, they don't really know where the other teams are, so that lack of information could hurt them on this next phase.
You definitely could. I do think that Team Warlords, they're a pretty aggressive team in terms of like compound breaches, so I understand where they want to go for that playstyle, but sending a scout just to get information and knowing a team 100% there is always going to be just so much more valuable instead of just rushing as a 4-man team and just expecting the worst.
Yeah,
hoćete da vam sklonim ovo.
Just a little bit, a few fracks coming out on the kill feed. I like actually, the compound of Red Reserve here is great because you can actually even get on the rooftops and just scout even further, and your bolt and DMR action is going to be absolutely mental.
Actually, a really good point you did bring up. The rooftops on Vikendi are so important of an element to kind of get a successful push or a knock or even a kill. However, there is a bit of risk to that. But where is phase 3 going to go? Is it going to go to the mainland? It shifts down towards the southeast. Only about 20% of it is water, but look at that G space. Living by their name, they have plenty of space to rotate a little bit more down to the southwest outside of Malvatra. Red Reserve, they can kind of stay where they are, shift a little bit more down south, same with the real deal. And now Warlords reacting quickly, getting a little bit more towards the edge of that circle, shifting down towards the southeast. Good stuff from them. Otherwise, everybody else realistically can kind of stay where they are.
Yeah, they can stay exactly where they are. I love it. This is the easiest circle shift that could come out of this game.
Yeah.
If we see a team die out now, that means that some mistake of some form did come on through, because at this point you don't have to move. No, there's no reason to do so. I'm going to really quickly talk about the positioning of Red Reserve.
Yeah,
here it is. Nice
ahead.
shot from Reki. Reki comes on through. Nice shot there. Headshot from a distance. But yeah, Red Reserve, they have a 2-2 split and actually really close compounds. And I'm going to explain the reason why you want to do that. That is why, if you get breached by any kind of team and you don't want to defend it, you can easily rotate with your car and actually defend 2 compounds. You open up opportunities for yourself. And I think that is something they've been always really good at doing. Unfortunately, yesterday, circle shifts were not really helping them out. But going for a 2-2 split in 2 compounds that are not too far together, but also not too close, just opens up so many doors for you in the late game that you are making up for like unwanted circle shift. But here it is. REXPECT, they're going to go for the breach on top killers, Imperium.
Oh, it's not going to work out though. 2 members of REXPECT are going to get taken out by top killers. REXPECT will still keep going with Caster and not B2, but it's still going to be tough. Good stuff by top killers, getting a nice juicy 2 kills in that little breach. Not working out for REXPECT, unfortunately, although they are still in, as PedjaDBoys are close by as well. Then you even have Red Reserve in the background.
I'd love to know how many kills top killers have. They've been like, especially like Exile and Zar, they were just taking car kills every moment. They actually got 7 already. Wow. Phase 3, that is actually pretty mental.
Really good stuff from them. They were on 13 up until this point, so that's going to be 20 kills in total, you know, in these kind of 6 games for now. Let's see if they can add to that. They still got the 2 members of REXPECT close by, and that could be a thorn in their side if they don't close it out. But they are playing it pretty safe, knowing that teams are getting a little bit closer. So if they overexpose themselves on the outside of that compound, they could get punished. So overall, I'm liking what top killers are doing for now as they look for the push onto the 2 members of REXPECT.
For the blind shots through the smoke.
That's
a note as of right. Oh, there actually is a yes. I changed that to a yes. If Jerome, not B2, is going to be knocked down, that means Cast is a 1-man army. Cast has been able to do great performances throughout scrims, and even though he's alone, I'm sure he can have some more of an impact in this game, but it's going to be pretty harsh in the open. Pulling off a res is not going to be easy, and not B2 is indeed going to get flushed away by PUBG, but PedjaDBoys, they're coming in hot, and they're going to get a nice shot for Herbs, who's at M24.
Well, that's what I said. It was good that top killers weren't being super aggressive outside that compound, because the fear that was going to happen. It is what did happen, but there's not going to be a confirmed kill. That will alert PedjaDBoys, but look at that circle shift going down south once again, leaving G Space in a situation where they have to rotate in. Accelerate are going to play pretty safe, and then the real deal might look to go down south.
I really like how G-Space can rotate. They've got just so much room on the east, on the southern side, especially the southern side is still a little bit of a position in center circle. So I think that if they rotate early, they might have one of the better positions in this entire late game stage. Now Magic also on the move. They lost Sade and Scope earlier.
Jeste vidjeli ovo prolaženje isto.
They can make it through. They got to try and aim for the coastal line, which can be good. You know, it's a lot safer and you don't get shot at, but when you start arriving in the circle, that's when things might get a little bit tricky if some teams already set up camp there. But Team Warlords on high ground trying to rain it down on the real deal.
Yeah, they're on the high ground up on the north side. They've stayed relatively safe in this game, but as the circles close in, they've had to move away, and now Yakuza going in. They're in the vehicles. Nice reaction from Warlord Sands with the MPK5.
I think that's a little bit of miscommunication. JW stopped out first. Great shot coming up from Ryan. Not quite able to get the shot on Dale. Unfortunately, no knockdowns. They're running it down on JW. That's a great nade. Maybe even get a flush with that second. But now they are looking strong. They have the high ground position, which is super valuable. Here it is. The second nade of JW. Well, wait, no. JW actually naded himself. I guess he was cooking it up. A little bit of an unfortunate timing. But now the compound is in control. A little bit of an even Steven scenario between these 2 squads. But as always, high ground will always give you some kind of advantage. But Ryan, I really like where the split is coming out from.
Looking pretty good by Warlords. The fact that they got that first kill means that they can push forward using the grenades. Another one's going to come out. Phantom flanking them from the side. This could be the end of Yakuza. Walking Warlords do. Another grenade is being thrown out by Phantom. You do see Sans is going in. Could this go against Warlords as he prones down? Nice play by Yakuza to try and keep themselves in it.
That was almost a throw from Warlords. They sent Sans in first. I know Sans is a very aggressive player. He loves going just YOLO in game. But like, he breached that one way too early. Just waited like an extra 5 seconds. They could have breached at the same time. Sent one on the left, one on the right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. They could have got that team squad wipe out a lot smoother. Now, talking about smooth, this is definitely not the case where we have Vietnamese. At least the 2-2 split from Hush is not going to be working out. He gets knocked away. They have a little bit of a dip to work with. So Trezan will indeed be coming on through. The Magic, from the back, they're going to get backstabbed by Mike. And he gets the shut down.
Those shots not quite working out for Mike. He's been very careful, so I will give him a little bit of peace for that, but in a different circumstance, I would say those sprays have to be accurate. Magic trying to stay inside the rose bushes. PedjaDBoys, and we are Vietnamese fight up against each other.
Liveman, unfortunately, going to be done out to the blue. I think they're in the cavern. I'm not sure where they're currently located. but they seem very, very low or on the water. So hopefully they'll be able to make it through. Team Legend, their team that I want to see definitely step it up today. It is. Funny's going to move away from that smoke, but he knows he's surrounded. There are so many squads there, and unfortunately, Murad will not survive the trip. Down on their last member. We have the enemies. They are actually looking pretty good on their position. They moved up a little bit.
And so just peek a little bit more and look down. You were so close to seeing him. Now Predator in the distance could really punish Wolf if he's not too careful. But right now he's focused. Molotov being thrown.
Mi još 8 gema imamo da odigramo, brate.
Nice Molotov if it does work out. Don't think it's quite landed in the direction of We Are Vietnamese.
I'm surprised he would actually go for that molly because I think he just gave his position away even more dominantly over to We Are Vietnamese.
Yeah.
But he fights back a little bit, puts Kush lower, but he's as a one-man army. That is going to be a very tricky spot to get away from. The only way you can maybe make it through is like jumping in the water, but making it away with Predator behind you from Team Legend is going to get pretty harsh on them. Here it is. PedjaDBoy's Wolves will indeed get knocked away by Predator. Got backstabbed.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That could easily have happened, and now the real deal. They're being pushed on by Red Reserve. Again with the G36 and scope, and now Molotov's going to be thrown out. They have to try and go for this engage. Daddy is behind the rock. Reposition could punish Red Reserve if they're not too careful. Nice stuff by Agan with the Molotov. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Good stuff by Agan. Gonna confirm a double kill. Leaving Daddy the last man standing. Sonic gets knocked down. Doozy coming out. But now Ked is up on the high ground. Daddy hugging a wall. Hugging that little mountain dip. Can he punish Red Reserve once again?
Gonna try and do so. Don't give him enough time to res up Sonic. He's gonna try and go for the spray. It was easy, but with no scope, that's gonna be pretty harsh. And there you have it. But Aegon, he's not even summer yet, and he just opened up barbecue season. Let's freaking go. Red Reserve up on an absolute roll. Sonic will make it back up on his feet, but G-Space are still there. Hopefully won't put Red Reserve in too much of a bad spot, but they're looking good. They said they wanted to show up on Vikendi, and they are definitely doing so.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, look, you know what? It's winter time. You gotta warm yourself up, and that's exactly what Red Reserve have done. But now as they find Johnny from G-Space, the knockdown will come through. But that was mainly down to the blue zone. That's gonna be a second knock for Sonic. He will look to get revived. However, it's slightly hurt Red Reserve a bit because they're not in the circle yet. But now as Terror Esports, top killers are breaching the compound, trying to rotate around. Terror in the center.
Broccoli trying to deny the rotation. The nade, though, from Beer will actually get exiled from top killers. They're finally getting threatened in this game. Imperium going to try and beat that start. Unfortunately, with Beer and Icy right behind him, he's got to be very careful about this one. They're finally going to go for the engage with the Uzi. This is definitely a hard weapon to play up against. And here it is. This is synergy. This is what I'm looking for from Terror Esports. They need to get more kills in this game, and that's how you do it. They're defending it really nice. Fortunately, Nini pushing up in the open. That is never going to go your way.
Honestly, what kind of engagement was that by top killers? It was half Arcity sending 2 players in, and now they get punished, and Pupex goes down. That's going to be the end of top killers. 10 teams left, 26 players. Red Reserve, Terror, both looking strong, but you can't deny what the other teams around can do. Accelerate still in it, looking for a strong result.
I know how much Red Reserve were aiming to try and get center circle. I hope this is not going to put them off their footing, but here it is. That's going to be the engagement of Team Warlords going on. We Are Vietnamese. And they take that high ground position for themselves. I think it's one of the better positions, but that road might be a big threat for most of these squads. Molly coming out. It's not an Aegon Molly, unfortunately, but JV was a great angle. He's going to go for perfect spray. This is why you split and spread your wings to go for fully nice compound defense. We Are Vietnamese looking extremely strong. That's a perfect engage, and We Are Vietnamese. They're going to be taking out Team Warlords in 10th position, Imperium.
The third party came through, and PedjaDBoy's punished Warlord. Looking for anybody that they can. PedjaDBoy Warlord, and now Accelerate. Looking to get this. He sees the head of Hvala, takes a couple of shots, just about manages to survive, and now Molotov is going to be thrown to try and confirm that knockdown.
They sure love those mollies, I gotta tell you, mate. Let's freaking go. PedjaDBoy's Mamula finally showing up. He's been one of the players I've been expecting to have some good performances. Unfortunately, pretty split. They got one a little bit higher north, over to the west, one a little bit more central. Pretty scarce. They can't really assist each other out at this point in time. Hopefully, they'll get back together soon enough. But now, Phase 6 is coming up. Where is Phase 7 going to take us? It could be pretty harsh, as once again, that road in the center is going to mess up so many teams on their next circle.
Oh, it is. And then once again, if it goes in the favor of Terror, which it has, they're going to stay on the edge of that circle, just inside that compound, up in the northeast, going to push, accelerate back. It's going to be very tough for them. They are only a two-man team, unfortunately, although PedjaDBoy could push in from the side onto Terror. Terror is still a full squad, so it will work out for them for now.
Yeah, but Terra and Red Reserve, they're dangerously close to each other, so they are probably going to try and fight for the same position, so I hope it won't go too bad for any of these squads. I mean, it's going to be one of the squads that's going to have a hard time, that's for sure. Team are slowly trying to aim for the center, but the center is not really that playable because of the road. We have Vietnamese getting surrounded. They have Predator. There's still, once again, it's exactly the same scenario every single time for Team Legend. One member trying to snake it through late game. Snaking's a little bit harder on Vikendi, but we'll see how that can pay off for them on this next phase.
Yes, you still have Cycle from GSMC is still inside, and he's on the very south, inside the circle, doesn't have to move a muscle. So that could work out for them in the end. The one-man army from GSMC looking to claim as many points as he can in the standings, as Etc. are going to throw out the smoke to try and make their way across the road and in some way breach Terror Esports. Is not going to be easy. They're a three-man team. Red Reserve are looking on. The third party could come through. Sakura prones down, but Red Reserve are up above.
I mean, don't even need a scout here at this point because you got information the team is located in the compound. But Red Reserve now, they are definitely going to try and pull off the third party of the century. But now the blue is upon them. Accelerate have no other choice but to cross the road. They still have those smokes, still have that utility to assist that rotation. And hopefully they'll make it through unscathed.
Wow, they managed to get across the road. You could say that's a little bit weak from Terror, but they've always had to be careful being inside that compound not to get too exposed. Nice spray by X0 onto Icy, taking him down to about 30 health.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're going to lose Kappa. One outstanding player. Losing him at this stage might be a little bit tricky for them to make it through. And especially we're just surrounded by two four-man squads. Terror Esports, Red Reserve, going to be pretty harsh. But Red Reserve going to go downhill. Aegon, unfortunately, he's going to be the first casualty of Red Reserve in this engagement as he gets taken down by We Are Vietnamese Kush and might get flushed out.
He does get flushed out indeed. Kush getting a kill. We do lose PedjaDBoy. The circle shifts in the favor of Red Reserve, though, as both Terror and Accelerate, who are side by side in that compound, are going to be outside the circle. And also, when you look on the opposite, when We Are Vietnamese are on their own, we have 5 teams left, 14 players as we hit the 30-minute mark.
30 more seconds in Pyramid. Doomsday will be upon us. Accelerate. Still trying to buy as much time as they possibly can, but only 30 seconds, and this will all be over. You'll have to force on through, and only a slim amount of teams will be able to make it through. Though what I do love of Red Reserve, they split up across the road. I think it's not really too worth it because the western side is not that valuable, but now We Are Vietnamese, they're finally going to go for their cash, if you can see on your minimap, trying to slowly claw their way closer and closer to this phase 8, where it is We Are Vietnamese losing SOD. That was always going to be really hard upon them.
Ked on his own, doing Ked things, and all the while, Sonic does take down another member of We Are Vietnamese, leaving just GV left standing. Good stuff by Red Reserve, being aggressive, getting those knocks that they need to create all of that space to try and get this chicken dinner. All the while, Terror Esports are still a full squad. That's the biggest danger for Red Reserve.
Gonna try their very best to defend it. GV, just the last chance of his team, because he's still bleeding out, but he makes it over to the other side of the road. But for how long? Well, that was definitely not very long. That's gonna be, of course, taken over. I think it was Ked securing himself that one frag. So We Are Vietnamese out in, that means 4th position. Down now to top 3 teams. Terror Esports, Red Reserve. Ked is gonna be scouted out by Beer with the M4, but can't quite take the shot right now.
But look how much space and vision Red Reserve have. They have the high ground, they have the trees. You have Ked across the road on the side. This is such good play by Red Reserve.
Hoće puno, a da radim minimalno. A celi život radimo za evre. Daj mi nale, vratit ću ti tebe. Ne pitaj čale što sam postao AUSLANDER. Školovo za doktora, a radim kao kelner.
One by one, Terror get knocked down.
They don't care if they can't see them. They got still 3 members. They can just try to pressure them through the smokes. They're connecting so many bullets. They went to get 2 members rest back up earlier. That was very unfortunate for Red Reserve to not flush it out. But there you go. They get the teams lower and lower. Still, Terra getting the reses once again. I don't know how they make it. I don't know how they buy so much time. But G-Space a few seconds ago died out in 3rd position.
Max, Ked got taken down. That leaves the angle away from Red Reserve. It's 4 against 2. Sonic and Jip, can they close it out? And Molotov's gonna push out Red Reserve. In amongst the smokes they go. They're gonna pressure Red Reserve. Who's gonna come out on top? One by one. Good stuff by Sonic, but he gets knocked out, leaving Jip alone. And from this side, Terra are gonna look to close out. Icy across the road. How has Jip managed to stay alive? She gets another knockdown. Oh my god, it's gonna end. Esports.
Enemies ahead.
Too long, but they got the job done.
Oh my god, I was hoping, I was crossing my fingers for the entire fight. Jib, please do get it, but still, that was a nice attempt on Red Reserve, getting himself 2nd position. The winners of the day, that's gonna be good old fancy Terra Esport. And look at those kills, baby. I said it today. They needed to finally get more kills and not only positioning points, and they showed up to the count. And I'm so proud of these boys. They've been training so much during their scrims, and this is definitely the payoff for all of their weeks and training efforts.
Yeah, Ginger Vitus, their manager, is going to be absolutely delighted. Great to see them at the top of the table. Chicken dinner on the board for them in today's games. And you said it with 14 kills. But Red Reserve, it was a bold move putting Ked in that eastern space. But it's still overall worked out. They got 2nd place, 7 kills. It's a really nice, chunky and safe game for them. G-Space in 3rd. Psycho did what he could and got his team up in those placement points. Then as you see, we are Vietnamese in 4th, accelerated in 5th, a game that they needed to get a good result, not the highest.
Marked a location.
Čekaj. Ovo čekaj.
Teror.
Što si vi Igor auto zapakao?
Koji mi je kurac interneta, jebem ti sunce u pičku. Sebe ovo slup. 6 kilova svaka im čast. Pa džabe ako niš chicken. Nema vijesta hidravne. Kako možeš imat minus na pepa?
Možeš.
Kako, vrati? A ne mlati.
Evo, bagi ispred. Ste vi gluhi ili? hvala Bogu.
Trezan. Oh.
Oh wow, sad.
Oh, yeah. Kill Pasco.
Juuu! 50.
Vai damage 1300.
Leti. Danima te čekam da skinem ti s kose. Jel ti imaš Netflix? Čaki. Ko si ti u to ko? Što? Pa ima dosta filmova. Pa ima naš... Pa gledaj na englesko. Mubirin, ko šta je Mubira? 12 eura. Gdje su boske, brate? Pozdrav, Fuško, brate moj! Ono što me jebe internet. Strašno. A uskoro optika. Popravili su kable. Kaži Čakiju da se ne čuje kod njega na live.
Meni je isključen mikrofon sve vreme, ljudi, je li ovo moguće da mi niko ne piše?
Koga ja pratim Čakija, botino, vidiš retarda?
A što hoćeš?
Bot.
Dark Moneta.
Jebim.
Vidimo 2-2. Ko preživio? Bradley kad sam iskočio.
Metak mu fali, gledaj ovo!
Kurac, nemam ništa.
Ne, nemoguće, brate.
Bradley kad sam iskočio.
Troš.
Ima fil.
Ne. Gdje je ovaj bot?
Ljudi malo put. Onda počne pop.
Evo, cijel sam kvart kod mene držao.
Čekaj da se kupaju, braće.
Prost.
Na lobby. Gledaj. Armija.
Daj ovo, bok, jada.
Gledaj armije.
Nemoj mi. Evo bar neke lajkići. Jesi to Boke vratio u klan, a? Ajde, admirale. Admirale. Što se dereš, bre, brate, si normalno?
Aj rida, ja unaba, brate, bježi glavno, sramota me i sinoć ono bježi. Šta ja imam reda, ček ima 500 ljudi online.
Realno, brate.
Biti smiješno. Ja njega rejdam. Pa druže mu. A, hvala brat je najjači. Još je jednom mi pokazao snimak tamo moj, to sam vidio za onu grozu. Na jednom od live-ova nekad ranije, brat.
I mene raidao, brate, pre nekih 2 nedelje, 3 mjesec dana, nemam pojma. Skoro.
Samo te reći, gledaj, sam traži da i raidam. Ne, brate, ne. Levinjo treba da nas
Evo
raida.
ovaj SS. Alo?
Alo?
Gdje su
Alo,
ljudi?
Čaki? Gdje si Čaki?
Gdje je Prličko?
I Admir, gle ga.
Zodok si to i retorio. S kim igrate?
S kim igrate, vidi?
Zodok si i retorio.
Chinatown. Alo!
Dobro, di ćete skakat?
Slovenac.
Nemam pojma.
Pustate
Bootcamp Paradise.
Ajde na Paradise da se nađemo. Ili na Bootcamp, gdje hoćete?
Sve ću vas pobiti sad.
Gdje hoćeš?
Alo, Slovenac je
Nadobodno.
Aj, hell hack.
I have hack, I kill you all, fuck you!
Yes.
Ja, ali ovaj Kinez ti je cheater.
Fuck you Hydra,
Sam
fuck
pazi.
you Kinez!
Nije, Kinez ili mislio nešto je bio.
Gdje će skačemo?
Joj, pozdrav Snoopy!
Ajde, Paradise. Nemoj sad na tak mog skočite.
Ide gas, samo gas.
Konstantno mi 80 SMS, brate, ja ne znam šta je.
Dva skoro imam.
Pozdrav Anđel, brate moj.
Hoćemo li
Tri skvada, mu završaju svi, imaš 3 skvada. Kad me ne bi na planinu gor bacio...
Ja vam brate.
I ja.
Ovdje puške nema, brate. Morao sam u hangar da se pustim. Gdje ideš, Zodoks?
Jebem, sunce ovo pravi.
Ovo si pun parci imao.
Ovo je metaka, nije.
Zodok, što si pobegao tamo?
Čime da pucam? Ovdje squad jedan.
I kod mene ovdje je ceo squad, brat. Juri me, morate doći da mi pomognete.
To si pobjegao.
Te bre, imam 50 metaka, brat.
Gdje su, ček?
Tu su ispred vas, brat. Oni povukli.
Enemies ahead!
Sjeći sam iz ovom.
Ajde, pa da.
Gdje su oni?
Ima na toj kući tamo, ima dole na platformi.
Pa mu da ode od ozda.
Pozdrav Pinđa!
Mamy knapy.
Diž me ba.
Ne mogu.
Letaju.
Dolazite gore.
Paš first.
Neka bomba nas digla sve, brate.
Kines.
Jebem li vam majku.
Kako nas pobi s ovom bombom, brate. Ajde, bro.
I Royal sa donacijom od 1 euro, kaže, brate, uspio sam uplatiti svejedno. Hvala, Admir Botin. Evo, prozivaju. Hvala, brate, moj na donaciji, živio. Koji smo mi, jebote, život.
Slika mi je zabola, brate.
Bog ti jebo, 21. su. Pićemo u top 24, a on će 8 gejva, ali...
Što
O, Laja.
Misliš da će budemo da je top 24?
Ja mislim da ćemo, a?
Što nemam tvoj stream?
Kako nešto?
Nemam uopšte na YouTube ništa. Imam od juče ono.
Opa, PedjaDBoy se popeo na 28 mjesto.
Ne znam, brate.
19 kilo, 19 pojena, 5 kila. Od na jedan game.
Vidi dole preostaj, pa onda, kad uđeš na početak.
Mi smo 21. brate. Sad.
Jel ima ovo drugi game ili treći? Sad je treći.
Koji treba budete?
Ma nebitno. Top 24, da vidimo da li ćemo da budemo. Ali oni imaju 4 game odigrana više od nas, svi.
Ja, guru uopšte da smo u live isto. Da ima tim.
Sad smo 21, 21.
Pa nešto ti zabagalo.
Ali on misli da posle četvrtog
Moske
gema da
nije ni
ćemo
meni
to
došla obavijest
rekao
da
ne verujem.
skočeo streamat, pa ne znam brate.
Je li čak i streama?
Da.
Pa nemam ni njega.
Šta me nemaš?
Pa ne mogu te naći na YouTube.
Kako ne možeš?
Mislim imam te ali nemam live tvoj. Niti mi piše.
Pa brate, 9, naš non stop nema ljudi brate na live-u. 9 ljudi je na live-u.
Ne, uopšte. Ne pišem, niti Zodok
I
da ste...
Royal sa još jednom donacijom od 1 euro kaže Jadmire da nisi botina, imao bi stream.
Ha! Aj sad doniraj da nađem.
Nismo se
Sad
prijavili
moraš da
brate.
doniraš da dođe, nećeš.
Ni meni su.
Čekaj poz brate kako
Koji
se
ide
legano
live?
pozdrav brate moj. Gle ovamo ide brate,
Ajde,
šta
pa-
je ovo meni za... Ovdje mi je za bola bratu i
Pa ne znam
chat.
nešto, i meni bode nešto sve.
Je bra, i chat je lagano brate. Mi bio za bol sve vreme.
Ja što kažem, od Reme i ove ostale koje live normalno, a od vas dvojice nema ni od jednog.
Ljudi ne mogu da nas nađu brate.
Ja mogu.
Ti si.
Ne znam šta, da gasimo live bolje, da motamo kablove brate.
Gasi.
Ja za sat i 40 minuta nisam ušao u recommended.
Motaj, smotaj. Poz, Jesse, Đuđi.
Ja te volim čak i kad si u Parizu, u New York da odeš, bio bi mi blizu.
Anes, hvala na sobu i dobrodošli na live.
Anes. Da, jedan spin. Evo botujemo, brate. Nikad ovih 300 lajkova, pa nikad ni 600 UC, brate. Armine, pozdrav, brate.
Tek kad odem skroz direkt na tvoj kanal, ono pogledaj sve videe onda izađe, i od jednog i od drugog. Aj sad Royal doniraj zašto sam našao.
Ma, neki film gledat posle. Šta?
Koji film? Daj neki film ja da gledam brate. 10 sati.
Ja ne mogu, brate.
10 sati, ja neću još dugo brate, još 2 gema, 3 idem da spavam, ne idem da spavam, idem da gledam film.
Gledamo žena.
Žena evo čeka brate, Sokologiju me čeka brate, će me iznabada.
Ko te čeka?
Žena brate, Sokologiju me čeka brate, će me iznabada.
Sad ću da vam jebem mamu. Odoše, braće.
Samo za Royala, brate.
Šta je ovo zatvorena ova kuća, zar nije imala prozor?
Enemies ahead.
Jeste ima.
Pa daj, tek mi se sad otvorio prozor, brate.
Nije.
Kad mi zaštite.
Ne, pa što ne kažete leđa? Odmirale.
Iz auta iza ovoga.
Bravo, dođi mi diži.
Max se proći kroz vat.
Kaže, možeš mi uzeti RP, a da ja tebi uplatim na poštu novac. Ti normalan, brate moj. A? Ma, ne mi vreš šta sve da je bankar.
Triturio da kupi bolji mobilni.
Znam, ne te ni digo.
To?
Pa došao meni bot.
Ma nije bot bio, brat.
Hardcore.
Ti lud? Ti lud konkuror, brat. I to japanski, brat.
I to u prvoj sezoni.
U drugu sezonu bio prvi skvadrinc.
Ti radio to, beba, kino se tebe, onda vrtićio na podbebo.
Što se oni ne zovu više Pirsos?
Ne znam, brat.
I got supplies.
Rodo i dedi, brate, za RP.
Enemies ahead.
Trojka helmet. Opa, kapica. Može. Ajde ljudi, predložite nam neki film, znači nemojte da ste takvi.
Šta ste vi čuli da je rekao čak i trojka?
Helmet.
Šta se znači?
Enemies ahead. Što?
Nako pita. Neko znači trojku skup, pa zato.
Horizon, pozdrav, brat.
Evo ga, player ispred nas.
Kakav flare?
Dobro, ko Čakija? Iza Čakija.
Pa tu jedu.
Šta je flare? Šta je to?
Jeste važno na leba?
Se to jedu. Jeszcze.
No to jeszcze flare. Kako nisi pao? Kakvi botovi, brate. Čaki, brate, pozdrav, Maki, gde si, Maki, brate moj? Čaki, film srte nas. Ovo znači komedija. Ubija. Ti vrat, što ludate ljude koji su, brate, imali moj drop. Sve ste uzeli što se može uzeti. Sve ste pokupili glodari jedni. Kaže, oni kobra, aj 1-1 čak. Što brisa, brate? Predomislio si se sad? Dismanini, gdje si Kraken Gaming? Kraken Gaming.
Ko je to?
Kraken Gaming,
I need a
brate.
mag.
Kao ne znaš
Ko je taj?
ko je Kraken Gaming, šta? Pravimo se ludi sada. Pravimo se ludi sad, jeli šta?
Opuši mi kurac, ba.
Motor lijevo od mene.
Šta si rekao? Nisu pravi.
Ma nije bot se vozu na motoru.
Aha.
Jebate. Prošli su vam prema hangarima, sad da li su odšli dalje? Ne bi ti znao reći.
Dragana. Dobar film, fal sam Venom.
Šta?
Sine.
Evo, čitam ovdje neki dobar film.
Šta je bilo?
Koji film ćeš da gledaš poslije?
Ovi se vuku za kosu.
Eno ga tamo, tank. U stvarni, eno ga likovi, je.
Eno ga likovi! Koji ti to padaš, majke ti?
Prosto proširena rečenica.
Ne, sutra.
A ne.
Da, može sutra.
I bootcamp ima.
Pada.
Kako nisi pao?
Vaj u te ga pogodi! Mrš!
Dvojica nokana da skroz na kraj.
Druže, u te ga spiči.
Рядом враги.
Jedan.
S kim sam pucao?
Ali ovi koji...
Ma bati.
A jeste li u svezi sa Krkanom? Nismo. Ja nisam. Znam ničeg. Na razlove euro. Ana čak i mogao sme dići do sad, brate, 10 puta.
Ja nemam smoka ni jednog.
Nijem ni ja, brat.
Aj, s kim je?
Kako da te dignem te, brat, objasni mi.
O, me zezaš.
Ti, brat, kupalik, brate, znaš?
Jedan kod mene, jedan kroz.
Ćemo mi jebat mati.
Evo je oko mene.
Enemies ahead!
Druže, ovaj cheat. Malo cheat.
I to ja sam skroz preko okolo, nisu mi mogli vidjeti odmah. Nađem.
Upate.
Cheater, bala. Jebem li mu mamu u pičku.
Uglavnom nađati ja prebacio vam.
Sad će njega okupa, gledaj sad. Viš cheatera, ba. Druže, on zna gdje si. Toks ovaj, on je cheater.
više mi se ne igra ova igrica, majke mi, znači.
Evo pitajte Adina, njegovog lidera tima, što je bio. A ja. Ladan se, nešto mogu jest.
Uopće je za fog.
Pušim ovaj IQs, Admire, znaš?
Vidio sam da si prošao.
Mogu ti reći da nije loše, ozbiljno ti kažem, ne zajebam se. Brate, ne kašliš ujutru, ne smrdiš, ja sam skroz oni, evo već 20 nešto dana. Ne smrdiš, ne kašliješ, ne pušiš na zor.
A je oko normalna cigara?
Pa podsjećate, nije ko normalno. I kad zapališ nakon 10 dana onu, znaš kako odvratna, brate. Ja nisam mogao ispušiti.
Jeste, a?
Ja kad sam električni pušio oni...
Pavle, brate, izvini moj, brate, lepi. Što te kuliram, ne kuliram te, brate moj.
Bombaš!
Veliki pozdrav za tebe.
Šta tu radio?
Ajmo malo paradajz da skačemo, mrzi me više ovo da skačem.
Halo, bombaš!
Alo, skač.
Opet čak i bot.
Starajte bre vi. Ma vi ste debili.
Čak i bot.
Pa rekao, ajde malo promenimo da skočimo na paradajz. Ajde, onako nema nikog, pustu sve.
Ja zaspo, što brsa?
Imamo dva lika desno od nas.
Šta kažeš?
Tu su ova dvojica.
Bro, halo!
S kim pričaš bre? Paradajz koliko brutalan loot, brate. Evo ti imam 4. Gdje ovaj, koji spavaju flare gun?
I got supplies.
A što sam ja stavio trojku, brate, na ovaj bira?
Supplies.
Moram sam do FP. Popuši mi kurac više, čuo?
Ko?
Ti.
Što?
Probi nuš jebote.
Šta hoćeš majmune, jedem te usta.
Moram sam kako ne moram bista do FP. A jebeš do. Čak i ako znaš da sprejaš, stavi barrel, da staviš na barrel trojku.
Ko to rekao? Ko to rekao?
Bombaš.
Moj bombaš. Moj bombaš.
Isti brat. A hoće koji Kristo igra? Pa ne znam, brat. Možda. Daj bombu da se ubijemo svi. Niđe nikog, bog ti, evo šta igra?
Ne interesuje me, brate, neću da umrem. Hoću da uzem chicken.
I pusto je sve, nema. Mamic ti panda.
Enemies ahead!
Čitao sam.
Ne možemo se dizati. A posle treba doći,
Ne može, ovo je premen. Jedan mi naktiran.
Kako ne padaju, brate, likovi, ne razumijem.
Jedan ti ide tamo.
Not happy desi, brate, pozdrav.
Eto ti jedan dole skroz.
Lobby! Dobar dan, čita ovaj.
Dobar čik.
Uvek novo brdo, brate, poginemo. Gago, hoćeš da igraš, Gago? A? Ajde, returi da pauziraš malo, brate.
Evo idem ja.
Ma nastavno Stefan, ne mogu.
A idem ja, ne mogu.
Gdje ćeš ga ne radim? Ajde.
Ma smorilo me više, ajde.
Ma ajde ostavim još neki, brati.
Lavi!
Evo Ženox.
O 2B Gaga.
Da?
Hello.
A, hello.
Gdje si bre Dragana?
Čajma.
Šta ima baj, dugo se nismo vidjeli. Čekaj onda stani sad, returi ovdje brate, dečku bez veze brate. Dobro je Dona. Izvini Returio brate moj. Izvini Returio brate moj.
Simptomi korone.
A?
To su prvi simptomi korone.
Prvi simptomi korone, gotov sam brate. Gotov sam.
Ti se hoćeš zaraziti tam 100%.
Kako, ko je uzeo Miramar bratiću? Opet TRD, a?
Je top killers.
TRD drugi, tako kako se tako. Magic treći, 4 kila. Opa, vidi ti TRD brate, Buđo 5 kila, Azi 4, Dedi 0, Hexshot 2. Ooo, 11 kila, bravo, bravo.
Need ammo.
PedjaDBoy, 10. Sa 3 kila idemo bre.
Ma ovaj prc bot veći nego ja.
Dobro, napreduju, brate, to je bitno.
Koji su sad bili?
10 s 3 kila. Sad ako izvuču top 5...
Skači, boske, skači.
Ma boske...
A kad vam traže da slikate ovo pasuše i to?
Pa poslali smo već.
I oni su prihvatili malogarstvu?
Pa što ne prihvate?
Pa on je maloletan.
Pa ali ima 16.
I dovoljno da ima samo 16, duži bre.
No.
Vidi. Imamo nekog ovdje, ne znam da li je bota.
У меня есть припасы.
Nisu botovi. Uuuu, brat, uplašili me. Low su, brat, Gago, bre. Vidi Dragano,
Bravo, čekaj.
Reši, bre.
Beži unutra.
Dođi, pazi.
Beži, uđi unutra.
Tu sam.
Gde si bre?
Iza, ajde.
Čekaj, i mene za malo da me...
Idemo bre, Dragana, što je napravila i...
Idem da izlutam nekog, nadam se da neko od njih našao hila tamo.
Čekaj, stani.
Ja bota ne mogu pogledati.
Ček, ide ovdje neko.
Evo ti ga kill.
Ruke im se pozlatile. Našla sam, hvala.
Što ne reloada?
Pazi ovog u bootcamp.
Pa jebi ga, kasno se skočio.
Ima liko.
Dva, tri spada.
Go.
Da,
Dođi.
čekaj.
Ajde ženo, da vidiš što sam kupio mečiku da te provoza malo. Idemo da spašavamo našeg druga Zorovca.
Ja sam počeo.
Gledaj kako me
Au, nema njemu spasa.
moji jednici, jebem vam majku.
Možda ima, nema.
Bacine.
A,
To je bot, Gago. Propade mi točak.
dalje moguće.
Gledaj kada mi kill.
Da se završi. Nekoga imam ovdje.
Evo se cijel sklad ovdje na mene. Gago, pucaj.
Dalje moguće.
Užas. Ne, što sam tu ušao.
Ja to već.
Vidi Gaga MVP i botovi jeni. Vidi je bre. A, to moja škola bre, šta ste mislili?
Nisam te sad ništa čula.
Kažem, to moja škola bre, šta ste vi mislili?
Jel imate nekog da ubacite da odigram neku stinom?
Ajde, idi, beži.
Ajde, igramo posle.
Ma, neće ni da igramo posle, ajde, čao.
Hoćeš, ajde. Ćao.
Ćao. Evo sad će pijemo Rojali, samo to reci mi, Rojali.
Ja skidam križ za
Sandeli, Rojali. Ajde pravi ti DM neki, vrate, nema ovo da igramo. Evo, ajmo. Ko ima karticu? Returio?
Imam.
Ajde,
brži, brzo.
sad će igramo, ja i Bombaš protiv Zodox i Returija, ajde pravi.
Ajde, moćnici. Šta igram, lakajem samo?
Samo lakajem, ajde.
Gledajte mi.
Ijem 4, ajde šaš.
Igram 3 shvat ovaj.
Odakle se ovaj pojavio, brate? Što reče, brate, ovaj zbogom ženom se. Lagana. Ništa, zajebam se. Kako ovo ne mogu da otvaram, brate? 14 imam ove da igram. Ko će igra ovo dosadno, brate? Trgo se PDB, pa red je i bio. Šta ti je returio? Ajde, brate. Kako nema da me dodaš, bre? Bombaše, 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 bombaše. Što ne startaš? Ajde startaj, brat.
Jebote, ja zaspim s telefonom u rukama, brate, dok sam gledao live i mutam nekog hidru, brate. Mute ga, brate, i izbrišem one poruke, bože sačuvaj.
Team match, let's go.
Team has scored for the first time! Target down! Clear! Cover me!
Ju dobio glavu dolu.
Cover me!
Jel to Zodok počeo bombe da koristi? Jesi vidio mene, brate? Moja Gaga, brate, ubija kako igra.
Nešto je desno, ne krenti paket.
Ma, na levo odgovara. Ne može da se me ubio, brate.
Kaj ne krenti, brate.
Ne pričam s tobom. Bravo. Gore bere se ko majmun. Nemoguće da nije pao, ljudi, ovo je bilo nemoguće. Ja sam, gledaj, 1 metar.
Jo, bre.
Aaaa! A nemoguće da ne mogu da ubijem Zodoksa, brate, on je nemoguće, brate. Gledaj, nemoguće, brate. Ja ne mogu da ga pogodim.
Nijem metko.
Ubiše nas ko pičke, brate.
Team is in the lead. Half of the match is over, and the red team is in the lead.
Gledaj kako me sačeka. Brate, meni je sve vreme ugašen mikrofon u igrici.
Da ja ti pričam, ti ništa, brate, ne čujem te. Pa daj više.
Ma ne mogu više ovo da igram, brate. Jebem ti igricu mrtvu.
Ma čekaj bre, ja sam se tek probudio, ja još oči nisam otvorio.
Ne mogu da ubijem čoveka ovdje.
Killing spree for the red team.
Vidi ovo, brate.
Killing spree for the red team.
Ovo je nemoguće da me ubio, brate. Ovo je nemoguće da me ovako ubio.
No mercy! Cover me!
Ma joj, beži.
Ubili nas na mesto.
Ma ponovit ćemo, brate. Ma ne jebem ti maštom da umem da pričam.
Be careful! You're losing the game!
The red team is heading to a perfect win!
Ma promošno za pucanje zadnjih 5-6 dana. Hvala su nas uspjeli.
Clear! Cover me!
Red team victory!
Ajmo opet, brate.
Imam 7 rename kartica, brate. 7 rename kartica.
Ima sanac.
Bravamci, ubili ste nas kao pičkice.
Pičke ti, hoćemo. Tek smo se probudio, brate.
Ajmo sad samo M4. Dobio sam helmet. Helmet sam dobio... Ajmo.
Ajde.
Znači samo M4 Zodok, se čuo, majmo.
Dobro,
Čak i najjači, tek na 30. kilu upalio mikrofon.
Da, brate, katastrofa, znači. Ti nisi normalno.
Ja pričam i ti ništa, brate.
Ništa.
Ajde.
Ali bukvalno ništa.
Ja gledam koji kurac.
Ajde kurčino. Evo ga se zove. Ajmo ljudi, gdje je taj like?
Želim ti trimam first hider i red dot.
Team match, let's go.
First point for the red team.
Vidi ga rutine.
Enemy down! Reloading! Cover me!
Lovdje, ko piska. Pitaj ga samo jedno.
Killing spree for the blue team!
Opet promašni pucanje, upali mikrofon.
Upalje mi bre.
To. Sad te čujem.
Reloading! Expired! Cover me!
Jebote, opet promašim dume. I zanesem ekran sam sebi.
Kako ne padam, ne razumijem.
Ne znaš koliko sam ga ispitao, vrate.
Ne volim što me čeka ovako pičkice na mama.
Čekaju polu, da. Evo ti za rekli ispitao.
Reloading!
Ne!
Enemy down! Cover me!
Tako bre, reši bota.
Expired! Reloading!
Ne, kako čeka.
Cover me!
Pa čekaj i ti, brate, ili čekaj.
Ne, reloadovao sam, ne, izgubio sam 100 sekundu.
Dobro. Levo returio. Kakvi kemperi, kakvi kemperi, sad će ono si dobili.
And the blue team is in the lead. Cover me! Reloading! The blue team is in the lead. Cover me!
Ne, da mu to dozvolim tako da me glupo ubije.
Reloading! Target down! Cover me!
Desno ti zove doks, desno ti zove doks. Ne, idu kako sam u fullu.
Reloading! Cover me! You're dead!
Ne bre.
Vidite bra, kako brate, znači ne mogu da verujem.
Da, stane mi bre returio iza kutije, jebote, kempa se sat vremena.
Reloading! Killing spree for the red team!
Sve returio još kempa levo, da je bre.
Da brate. Ja izlazim u njih, ide brate kao bot najveći.
Ma brate, samo stoji kempa i kempa i kempa.
Cover me!
Pazi levo.
Reloading!
Vidio, neš dobit kill, sam sebe ubio, mamu ti jebem.
Cover me!
Low je, brat. Vidio.
Ajde, nemoguće više u pičku materinu, ne mogu kill da napravim.
Kad ti kempuju ko pičke, brate.
Bravo, ti si me ubio, a? Nije Zodok si me ubio.
Još kuće obojica.
Pa bili lovo bojica, jebim ih ustali. Pobjedili su nas.
Ma bež. Hoću da ti da obojica naučiti igre.
Ja sam zaslužen ti 24-9, brate, svaka čast, GG, brate moj. Ništa, ljudi moji, i to bi bilo to što se tiče večerašnjeg live-a, ne da mi se više streamat. Odo ja, gasim se. Tako da, ljudi moji, laku noć svima, budite mi dobri, budite mi srećni, pozdravljeni, Zodoks, vidimo se. Otišao sam, brate moj.
Gdje ćeš?
Od da gledam neki film, brate.
Ajde jebik, ajde.
I ništa, ajde laku noć, brate moj.
Ajde laku noć, čao.
Ništa, ljudi moji, ajde, ljubi vas čak i voli. Vidimo se sutra, ne znam, najvjerovatnije neće biti streama, ali potrudit ću se da snimim sva 4 gema, da ih izeditujem i da ih izbacim. A vidjet ćemo šta će u suštini odgovoriti ovi iz PMC-a, tako da ne znam. Ništa, ljudi moji, laku noć svima, čao čao.